When was a fuck it, I'll do it myself moment for you? Literally any group project in school. Every day at work. I bought a house recently and the previous owners didn't leave the mailbox key. I had a million other things to do, so I figured I'd call a locksmith and let them deal with it. After getting jerked around by 3 different guys who refused to even give me a ballpark on cost, I said fuck it and drilled into the lock myself and replaced it. Got the job done for $30, new lock plus a wrench I had to buy, instead of probably $200. This inspired me to replace mine myself after not being given any keys when I moved in. Thank you, smile. 8 years old. Was begging my parents to teach me to ride a bike for well over a year. Maybe even 2? I felt like the last of my friends to learn and it was embarrassing. I finally went into my dad's toolbox that probably weighed as much as I did and tried about a dozen fucking tools until I managed to figure out how to take off my little pink training wheels. I spent the next couple weeks non-stop teaching myself how to ride a bike with zero help. Absolutely fucked myself up numerous times. No one noticed or cared, except my friends who were stoked when I finally rolled up on 2 wheels. I am 30 now and I weirdly find this to be a pivotal moment of my life. It seems insignificant, but to feel the power of self-sufficiency at 8 was pretty dope and really built my confidence. I had a group project in college where my group completely flaked. Skipped meetings, missed deadlines, never delivered. The day we were meeting to combine all our parts into a single report, no one showed, didn't even email their parts. Turns out, they all planned on writing their parts that day, the day before it's due. They had nothing, and now weren't even going to try. So, fuck it. Did it all myself. Took all their names off it, added our email chain as an appendix. It wasn't until I was presenting it in front of the class solo that they realized what happened. I was working tech support for a company, making $12 an hour, doing internal pre-alpha testing on a new product. I figured out the root cause for the biggest problem keeping the product from working properly, which at the time was threatening the launch of the product. I told the engineer responsible. He ignored me. Later, at an all-hands meeting when the problem was being discussed, I brought up my findings again in the presence of all involved including management. The engineer said, "Go get an engineering degree and then tell me how to do my job." Coincidentally, that day happened to be the last day of open enrollment for the next semester at my local university. I quit my job, took out the student loans, and went to school full-time from there. Now I've got an electrical engineering degree, and a 6-figure salary doing factory automation with companies like Tesla on my resume. I never did take the time to go back and tell that guy how to do his job.